Huh? What the? Is this thing on? Okay. Okay. Look, I understand. Alright. The name of the stream is pretty pretentious. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I see it too. It's pretty pretentious. This is a pretentious stream name. However, some things need to explain, alright? I'm having too many people in the Discord say, scrolling. Because I think my good friend Azu just read it and watched it. He's like, bro, what the fuck is Homestuck lore? So I'm here to explain, dog. I'm here to Oh my god, he bought eggs! Holy shit, this is huge. Not as huge as my dong, but this is huge, man. I know, I just read it. Oh my god. Bro, I'm so proud of you. I never thought the day would come. That's what she said. Hold on, I just need to get some Homestuck music. The full soundtrack. 576 songs, and that's just the songs used in Homestuck. Shut up, bitch. Don't tell me how many calories I need. Some sunwater stories. Bitch, don't care. Okay. Egg salad is a thing. You know what? I won't judge you. You need some egg in your diet. Now. I need to make a quick learning plan, alright? So, hold on, let's pause this real quick. Let's make a new tab. Move tab to new window. YouTube. I'll click on my video. We'll go through the different aspects of it. Hold on, wait, no, I should also just go through the comic. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to go into my channel. Hold on. Into the verse. That's right. It's your favorite story, Dylan. It's your favorite story. Your favorite one. Alright. So, a young man. This is a you know, because Homestuck. Hold on. I need to put this fucking tab. Okay, now I can see the comment. Alright. The stream is going to be my background entertainment until I finish. Yeah. Alright. That's fair. So, when you read Homestuck, it begins with a young man stands in his room. Alright? That's why it was phrased like that. To any form of informant party. This is just a I'm worried about the people on this site who are like, wow, this person is so bad at writing. They just said he's a genius. Some might say that's because his name is fucking Genius. His name is Genius. Did you guys get it? Did you guys get it? And he's walking through the place. Blah, blah, blah. This is just word for word what Azu said. Both their eyes are blue because they're both Dylans? What? Levi Tavali? Now a plan is being set into motion. Here's the first thing about Homestuck lore. Alright, this planet here, which you also see in the S animation, that is Skya. Alright? Now let's take a quick look at Skya for a sec. It is pretty much is the body in the center of the insiposphere, which is pretty much just the solar system for all of everything for Sburb. we need to start with Sburb. All right. Okay. Sburb is a game. All right, it's a game that perpetually appears in different universes. It is a universe creation game, okay? So let's get back to Clip Studio. All right, it is... Oh God, I have to keep on resizing these. All right. So, let's say, like with Homestuck, all right? Okay. You have one planet, all right? This is the first planet. This is called Alternia. But we can just refer to it as the first universe. So, universe A. Then kids play Sburb. That is the game, the funny game with the little house logo. All right? That's the game with the funny house logo. They play it. They make Universe B that contains planet Earth. This is where Homestuck first takes place. This is where Penstuck takes place, alright? We know planet Earth. We love planet Earth. It was made by players who played the game in Alternia, and then they created Earth, alright? And then Sburb, the game, was brought to Earth via meteorite shenanigans, which we'll get into later, alright? All you need to know is that Sburb is a universe creation game. You don't know that you're playing a universe creation game when you first boot it up. You just think you're playing a fun, like, Sims-like game. But you're not. In actuality, you're dooming your planet to fucking extinction. Everyone on your planet that you know and love is gonna die. They're all gonna die. Unless they play Sburb. That is the only way that they can get out. And the kids in Penstuck aren't really that happy about it because, you know, I would be pretty pissed if all of my online friends died from meteorites because of a game I decided to play. But yeah, let's keep going. So, this is Skya. Alright, it is like the birthing ground for a new universe. Oh fuck. Whoops. It surrounds the battlefield. No, you're not. The whole point is that you don't. The battlefield is where fucking battles take place, you fucking stupid idiot. There are 2 moons that surround the session, sort of. One orbits Skya. And oh, by the way, Skya has prophetic clouds. Alright, you look into them, you can see the selected pieces of the future. Skya is also, there's a whole thing about activity versus passivity. Alright, Durs is active, which means they do shit they wanna. And Prospit is passive, which means, like, for example, with Skya, which is, you know, the symbol of Prospit, kind of. It can't do anything. It can change where meteorites go. And it can show selective pieces of the future. It can select certain pieces of the future that the players will see. So Durs and Prospit battle at the center of Skya on the battlefield. This is not very important right now. Not for Into the Verse. But that's Skya. Alright, it's a big fucking important symbol. Everything in the game session orbits that planet. This is Lofak, or Land of Fog and Chimes. Each player has a different planet that is created for them, for their own little quest thingy that is respective to their personalities and their class specs. Another thing we'll get into. This is Levi's. We see that. What is this? What on earth is this? What is that? It's a fucking chime. I know it's a bell, but you get my whatever. Shut up. This? Okay. Alright. God tiers. Alright. Now, you may have noticed You may have been like, huh, Kai? Wow, your fucking character design's inconsistent, asshole. What the fuck is up? Dude, bitch, asshole. Bro, why does he have 2 outfits? Why? That's so stupid. Why is one of them a dress? First of all, it's not a dress, okay? It's a cool, like, wizard seer garb. Because he is a seer of breath. Which means he understands and sees through breath, which is both metaphorically, literally, and symbolically. Metaphorically, it represents, like, freedom and shit. I don't know. Actually, I should know. I'm the writer. So, yeah. Yeah, you saw breath. Shit was cold. You saw your own breath, because it was so cold. So now you're a seer of breath. I'm so good at this! I'm so good at this! See, everything has a purpose. Alright? Here's a quick process. Alright. Each player has sort of 2 versions of themselves. I don't know, it's kind of inconsistent, but we're gonna say it's 2 versions of themselves. Alright? One is on their dreaming moon, because each player has a separate body on a dreaming moon. You are Prosper, because fuck you, asshole. And it has like this, and a moon. I haven't really drawn sprites for it, maybe one day I will. You have like a stupid fucking collar thing going on here. Hold on. Or it's like that. And it goes boing, 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 boing. You know? Okay. You have the version... Here's how resurrection works, alright? You have 2 versions of yourselves. You can sort of alternate. This is you when you're awake. When you're awake in one body, you're asleep in the other. If you die in one, you'll then go to the other. You'll go to the other body. That is only, though, if someone kisses you. If someone decides to kiss your body awake, then you resurrect in that other body. But this is only, okay, only if that body itself is alive. You need 2 alive bodies. That is Resurrection 1. I'll call it Res 1. Kiss. Now, we have Res 2, which is also where God tiering comes into place. We have, hold on, this thing. This is a quest bed. It is something needed to go into the motherfucking God tiers. Alright? Not only that, for the animation, God, I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this, guys! We also have the sacrificial slabs. And they both serve the same purpose. Okay? If you die on either of these, you get resurrected, but not in either of these bodies. Although it's kind of weird. For John, he had a body on his quest bed in Skya. There's one on your planet, one in Skya. He died on his quest bed. Hold on. Ugh, this is already so confusing. Alright. He died on his quest bed here, and then he was transported to his quest bed in Skya. So he died on his planet, and then his body was resurrected on Skya. Jade, another character, was different, because she died, she was slowly dying, and then she was brought to her quest bed. But via shenanigans, she became a furry. Her dreaming self died and then was... that's Resurrection version 3. We'll get into that. But she she was resurrected through her dreaming self, so I don't know. So there might actually be 3 bodies. One on Skya, one on your dreaming moon. Ugh. This is already getting out of hand. But this is the only way that this is gonna make any sense. So yeah. When you die here, you go, you resurrect as a god tier on Skya. Which means you have pretty cool god powers, you know, like you can control your aspect. Which is a more simple concept, but we're talking about resurrections right now. But for a sacrificial slab, you know, you have to die on your quest bed in order to be resurrected through it. If you're already dead or dying, there is also at the center of your dreaming moon, there is the sacrificial slabs. What if you die in real life? Then you die. Death comes for us all. So yeah, that's that. That's Res 2. Fuck. Okay. Now, this is a technical Res 3? Question mark? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not going to explain too much about kernel sprites. All you need to know is that they're sort of like, they're like canvases for which you fuse. They appear as like weird fucking glowing orbs in your session once you do a variety of shenanigans, alright? These things. And then if you prototype something with it, or something, an item, manages to get knocked into it, then it'll fuse or get prototyped with that item. So, let's take John's clown. Sorry, not clown, a fucking Harlequin sprite. Alright? A Harlequin fell into this, and then it became Harlequin sprite. You can typically prototype up to 2 things, although, I don't know, the later fucking, it gets confusing later on in Homestuck, and that's why I don't like anything beyond Act 6. Hold on, add a Quinn sprite. Oh my god. Please. Please, Google. I know I can't spell. Oh my god. Homestuck. Okay. So, you know, the first level of prototyping was the Harlequin. Alright, knocked in, it became that. Then John knocked his dead grandmother's ashes into it. Spoilers, by the way. And then she became Nanaquin Sprite. Part Harlequin, part dead grandma. All parts. So silly, so goofy, we love her. But then that brings the potential question, right? Okay, what if you go into it? What if you go into the sprite? What if you prototype it with yourself? Well, that's Homestuck. That happens. I realize that you are gonna read it, so I don't want to give too many spoilers, but, you know, it's a thing. God, it's hard. How do I explain it without being spoilery? All this shit is the spoilers. This is like, what? This is like this is like the S Cascade, which is the big animation in Act 5. More than halfway through the comic. But yeah, I think that's Resurrections and the bed for now. Any questions, class? One last teaser before sleep. They seem like pretty good dudes. Indeed, I feel quite satisfied around them. Anyways, I think I have one last bit of info about you. Let me just find where you kept the paper. Yeah, take your time, he answered, not wanting to waste energy being annoyed by that. I have no idea what any of that was saying. Oh, this is all for Azu. This is all for Azu. I'll need to give him, like, a fact sheet about Homestuck. But yeah. Probably all of that was confusing. Maybe not. I don't know. I've learned all of this. It was all extremely confusing for me at the first time. But, you know, maybe everyone else is way smarter than me and able to actually comprehend the shit better than I can. Alright. So yeah, Aaron says her dream self isn't dead yet, not fully anyways. Which meant that she couldn't be resurrected on her bed, right? Because, you know, she's not... Both versions of her at this point aren't quite alive. Alright, at this point in the story, her main self, her awake self, is dead. And her dream self, which, let me just go ahead, so you can see him carrying her. Hurry up. Yeah, that's her dream self. She is comatose. Not quite dead, not quite alive, but she can't be resurrected on the bed. She could, potentially, however, be resurrected on the sacrificial slab since she's sort of dying. She's in a halfway state between a life and death. So yeah, but, you know, in order for someone to actually god tier on the sacrificial slab and be resurrected, they do need to be killed on it. So he would have to stab her. And she's like, what the fuck? This isn't gonna work. Because, dude, she's dead. She's already dead. And he's like, nuh-uh, I actually found out about sacrificial slabs. Why are you so crazy? And she's like, I don't want my friends to die. And she is classified with space, which means she can teleport, which is cool. So yeah. That is that part, I think. Then he goes off to perform a resurrection that may or may not work. Meanwhile, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Let's go back. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, her big worry is, yeah, the scratch. Let's talk about that. No, that's not... Okay. Basically, there is usually a time player, someone who has the aspect of time, which no one in the Homestuck universe has. They have something called a scratch construct, which means if you scratch it, oh my god, then it's like a universe reset. It's sort of like when you turn your console on and off again when you restart it, except what this does... I need to Clip Studio up again. I need to make these separate scenes! It's so fucking hard to just... Okay. Alright. Delete all this. Alright. In Homestuck, no one's a time player. But because they kind of hate the game knows this, and it's going to perform its own scratch, because they don't want to play the game in the way that's intended. So the way it's going to rectify that is by performing a scratch itself. It's like when a game game crashes, it turns itself off, right? So I'll explain how it works and how it's working in Homestuck, right? Because it's pretty similar. But it's much more simple, and I don't really need to explain how it's actually gonna happen, how it happens in Homestuck. So when the scratch happens, it sends out energy and light and all sorts of shit. It repurposes everything in that universe. And Skya, because I remember before, I said this before, guys, alright? Shut up, Arsenal. I'm sorry, Arsenal. I said this before, guys. By guys, I mean Dylan, because you're the only one here. It can do one, kind of. Not really, though. Skya can do one thing, which is... okay. Kids are created in a lab. Alright? They create themselves by taking their guardians. So, for example, Levi's guardian is his grandma. Hold on, she's a bit old. She's older. Alright? It's his grandma. That's his guardian. And Danny's guardian... I need to make this clearer. Alright. Grandma. Levi. And Danny... alright? Her guardian is her grandpa. Her pa. Alright? Cowboy. So, how they are created is that one player has to go to a lab and pretty much take the DNA through various shenanigans, combine the DNA of their two guardians, and then it creates sort of like mixed genetic copies, which as a result creates these two. Not at all confusing. Hold on. Are you gonna come in? Alright. So it makes genetic mix-mashed copies of them. And it's paired, right? So you have, I'm just gonna do really rough here. We have Aaron. I'm just gonna do the colors. Zoe. Fuck. Zane. And Eris. Alright? Same with them. These two are ecto-siblings. They are created through the process of ectobiology, which is that weird genetic stuff. Alright? Same with these two. These two are related. These two are related. He's not related to her. He's not related to her. At all. So, you know. That's that. And then, once those babies are created, as something called the Reckoning happens, which is a whole thing that I won't explain, it puts out portals, because guess what? Not even the grandparents, or the guardians, because they're not always grandparents, sometimes they're a brother, sibling, they're just their guardians, alright? Let me do this in rainbow order, because that's very cool. Arsenal, you just asked to be let in and now you want to go out? Oh my god, cats. Hold on. I'm not letting him back in. Ugh. He can deal with his consequences. Oh shit, my headphone's disconnected. Alright. So yeah. Fucking cats. I love him, but my god. As the Reckoning happens, meteorites, remember those? Now you get to know where they came from. Skya sets up a bunch of fucking... Hold on. Yeah. Skya sets up a bunch of portals around the planet, right? To catch the meteorites that are coming in and deposit them on Earth. Most of these meteorites, okay, they just go through normalized portals that appear when, as you remember, meteorites are coming in when the kids are on planet Earth, and that's how planet Earth gets mostly decimated. And then they fall during that time. 8 of them, however, for 4 of them, like, let's say, this is Danny's grandpa's portal, this is Zoe's roommate's portal, this is Aaron's sister's portal, this is Levi's grandmother's portal. Alright? That's right, they were also created through ectobiology. It's one big time loop. Because not only were the kids made through the cloning process, but their parents were also duplicated. And then they were sent back in time to become the parents that they would take the genetic code from in the first place. Alright? There is no point in origin for them. It's all one big time loop. If anything gets fucked, the timeline's fucked. They get sent back in time to become the genetic sort of preset. Yeah. Sorry, you came in at a bad time. This is a bit confusing. Sorry. I'm explaining it for my friends too. It's I had to read it twice to understand it fully. So they're sent back in time to become the genetic copies and also the sort of the parents and caretakers of these kids, who are then also sent back in time. But later, after that, alright? But hold on. What if you switch them? What if instead the kids, see the green colors, what if they're the ones sent back in time to become the Guardians? And the Guardians are sent less back in time to become the kids. So the kids have to take care of the Guardians. They themselves become Guardians, right? That's what Skya does for the Scratch. It creates an entirely different universe in which their roles are completely reversed and the Guardians become the kids that will play the game. You're always going to play the game, no matter what. And if you do not play the game, then you're dooming yourself. You're dooming your timeline. And everything is going to kill you if you do not go according to how it's supposed to go. Simple, right? Any questions? Let me put on some lovely music. I swear though, dude, a lot of this is spoilers, so you might want to read the comic for yourself. Question, why does Skya send... Because, okay, I'm pretty sure you're just asking that because you hate this, but I will explain why Skya switched the portals, okay? It's to create new players, a new set of circumstances, okay? Since the first kids failed, via the Scratch, a new set of children will be created to become the players, and they will play the game, and hopefully it's a second try. It's go-to. Shut up! I don't care about Queensland's conservation project. No, it's okay. No, I couldn't understand. Look, the thing about Homestuck is that it's fed to you kind of slowly through a spoon, and then you have time to think about it, really reflect upon it. I'm just feeding this to you guys straight up, just shoving it down your throats. Okay? So, the Scratch does that. It switches the portals of the Guardians and the kids, so that the kids become the Guardians and the Guardians become the kids. But that doesn't just make, like, a new timeline, right? This whole process requires kind of the obliteration of this universe. which is then reset to create this new universe with the changed circumstances. Everyone in this universe is going to get wiped out. And sure, they might appear again in the new universe, but these people and their lives up until this point is going to be completely ended. And now, new players here, this is all just to explain my MS Paint fan adventure. Not a plug, this is just what the whole stream is about, because again, I'm trying to explain it. So yeah, that's why she's like, dude, the scratch is about to happen, we're about to be wiped out of existence, it could pop off at any moment, why are you going out there? So yeah, that's why she's pissed. Okay. So Levi's like, well, fuck. Aaron left because, you know, again, the scratch is gonna happen. He doesn't want to get wiped out of existence. So he's gone ski. Levi's here. They don't really have a solid plan, though, because everything's just sort of started to happen. They don't have time to formulate a plan. He's like, well, fuck, what do I do? He's like, oh shit! Oh my god, I have an idea! Goes to his bed and he's like, oh my god, I'm a genius. Again, a reference to genius, Levi. By the way, look at the fucking website that I did. Isn't that so cool? And this is the representation of the scratch in Homestuck. It is also Zoe's shirt symbol, because we love callbacks. So we can see the scratch is going to happen. We're looking at the land of fog and chimes, Levi's planet. He is trying to do something. We don't know what you guys don't know what, I know what he's trying to do. He's tuning into his breath powers. Zoe is on the land of, no, I didn't do a thing, on the land of smoke and mirrors, that's Aaron's planet. And she's looking at the scratch that's happening. This is Prospect, Danny's dreaming moon. He's taking her to the center of it to take her to a sacrificial slab. And here's Levi again. He's trying to tune into his powers. Fucking levitating that boy. And here we have Skya, which is... And there's a reason why I could then transition it to the scratch, because Skya is summoning the scratch. To, you know, wipe out the universe. Hee. And then we have Danny. I just want... Okay, when I was animating the animation, this, up until this point, I was like, god damn, this is so boring. I need, like, someone to be doing something different that isn't just looking at things, taking things, concentrating on things. Someone who's like, I'm gonna go into battle, I'm gonna wipe shit out. So, but this is Danny's soul. Because here's the thing. Her soul was kind of ripped out of her body. That's the general whatever. It's not important for this adventure because reasons. And then we have Aaron taking her through to the center of Prospect, where the sacrificial slabs are. We have Zoe. She is a major space. She controls matter and stuff. Her part of the plan was to sort of... whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all fruitless anyways. And Levi, he's a seer of breath. Breath symbolically represents escapes. He's trying to find and bring forth an escape route from the situation. Just it doesn't materialize in the way that he expects it to. He's like, holy shit, who the fuck is that? It's you. It's the platonic self image. Oh my god. And he's like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. Ah! I'm being janked out of reality! Ah! And then he's gone. Now he's gone. Scratch. It's gonna happen. It's happening. It's happened. Everyone is gone. Zoe, Danny, Aaron, everyone in that universe is gone. They're not there anymore. He's the only one that's left. And now he's in some other janky-ass place. In this infinite desert. That was his escape route that he brought forth. Or was it? Question mark. Or was it? Now, shut up. Homestuck, these are commands, right? So you go to the comments. I have a nice person who was like, yo, what the fuck, this is so good. Thank you, by the way, all of therapists, really means a lot. But you can also say comments like, Levi, stop being stupid. All right? And then I can make a next page based on that comment, based on that command. So this is a command, Levi, wake up. It's like, the young man cannot respond to you. He is currently and waking up. Oh yeah, the commands are yelling at him. Wake up! Wake up! And here's the thing about the sun. In Homestuck, the sun is the same symbol as light. It looks like this. It looks like a more symbolized version of the sun. So that's why he's like, why is the sun so different? It's because it is. And there's something quite... Don't you guys love it when you're like, God, I'm so deep and good about this. This is so deep. This is so deep, guys. Guys, it's so deep. So, something quite morbidly humorous about the situation. The relentless, eyes opened, relentlessly glowing ember in the sky beats down on you in your surrounding barren landscape. A haunting tune plays, accompanied with a mirroring... I've never known what Homestuck was. Dude, I'm never going to be able to give it enough justice. You have to... I am barely scratching the surface. It is so confusing. A haunting tune plays, accompanied with a mirroring dance that beckons the arrival of illusory tricksters, eyes open, and melodic sirens, squints, are like, this is something you do not know, but you shall become a witness to in the eternal dance of future's tale. What is a Homestuck? Well, Homestuck was all this before. I'm not writing relentless, okay? Look, at this point in my fan adventure, dude, it hurts. It hurts learning about Homestuck. It is painful. It is a painful process. I absorbed hours upon hours of content looking just to fully wrap my head around it. But yeah, up until this point, everything that just happened, it's now kind of irrelevant in the story because, you know, everyone in the... This is all just surface dressing for the story. Because Aaron is in fact not his own person. He is a... And this is not Homestuck. This is purely just me shenanigans. And, frontier fiction shenanigans. He is based off of a template of someone else's creation. He's an alternate universe self. And now he's in a universe to meet all the other alternate universes versions of himself. So yeah, that's it. That was all this stream was going to explain. 44 minutes, you know, just to explain what happened up until this point so my friends understand why. And then I'll send this into the writing channel. But yeah, I'm never talking about this shit ever again. Not in stream form. It probably hurt you guys more than it hurt me. I'm sort of numb to it. Do you know what Sparkle Care Hospital? Sparkle Care Hospital? Yeah, we've been 44 minutes. What? Sparkle Care Hospital? No. Huh. It's very pink. I'll give it that. It sure is pink. And it sure is sparkly. Huh. How is this? Oh god, I zoomed in. What? Read? What is this, like, same format as Homestuck or something? Oh, it is! Yeah, it is format, yeah! Well, not Homestuck, MS Paint Adventures. MS Paint Adventures format. Alright. But yeah, that's the rough and short of it. I'm gonna stop streaming, because my throat hurts. I need to send this. This is just an explanation thing. But, you know, maybe next time I'm streaming, I won't be streaming something that is painful to understand. Yeah. That's it. Bye!